Okay, here we go. A bit later than normal, but here we are nonetheless. Okay, we've done all of that. So it's time to move on to the Temple of Time. And I could probably do with leveling up a little bit. I feel like I'm a bit weak. I need to go to the bottom tip of the Western continent. And that's the Temple of Time. Okay. Might take a little bit of time in here because I'm like 31. I feel like I'm a bit low level. So I need to get these rabbits. I am finding it hard to disagree. There's some things I like about it. There's a couple of improvements over previous games, but generally speaking, like the exploration and the journey is an improvement, I would say. So like Final Fantasy I, you kind of slowly meandered around a relatively small map. You know, it is what it is. Final Fantasy II, really, there's a lot about that I liked the leveling system, which most people didn't like. And I think the worst thing about 1 was its magic system, which they brought back for 3. Yay. But the one thing I really hated in 2 was the fact that you never progressed your journey. Like, you would start at point A, and then you go to point B, and then back to point A, and then to point C, and then back to point A. And you just keep turning back to the same fucking place after every location until that place you return to moves to another location, and then you just start returning to that location every single time. This one has more the feel of you go off on a journey and you have to keep returning all the time to all the previous places, which I like. I don't like the magic system, because it's Final Fantasy I's magic system, which I didn't like. I like the job system. I'm not a big fan of how occasionally it's like, oh no, fuck you. Are you invested in these jobs? Well, just completely change your job for one specific fight. Just for one fight. That Garuda pissed me off. I'm like, why? Why am I having to spend and change everyone just for one fight? I don't like it. I don't like it. In a job system, I should be able to choose my job and then either upgrade that job later in the game or stick to the same job. Not, oh no, I'm sorry, did you want to progress the story? No, you better change everyone to Dragoons. Oh, okay, fine. I guess we're doing that then. Wasn't a big fan of that. Brutally honest. That wound me up. I was about to say optimization seems to be better, but then they keep doing that shit. It's evasion. It's defense, but maybe he needs to be just doing more damage. Ugh. Fine. Everyone's double weaponing it, really. I suppose, yeah. Oh, nice. Shit. A platinum 6, 7, 8, not 10, 12, 15 and 16. Oh, and 1 and 2. I haven't technically platinums 2. I've got to finish that because I very annoyingly missed a chest, so that was fun. Six is good. I like 6. 6 is one of the better ones. I'd known there were going to be a bunch of fucking keys in here. I would have bought more keys. I'm a big fan of 12. Actually, 15 is my favourite. Which is a controversial take. And my second favourite is 8, which is also a controversial take, but you know, here we are. I really wish that 8 would get the rebirth treatment. Oh, I'd pay for that. So do you ever get more keys, or do I need to just fucking leave this dungeon, go to the place that sells keys and buy a bunch more keys? Is that what we're saying? So I can open all these stupid locked doors. Oh, here comes a knife and a diamond bell. I couldn't give a toss. Okay. Hey, Jester. A bit late today, sorry about that. Well, she's tried to cast Cura for like 5 battles in a row, and they just keep killing them too fast, so... Score for life. I was having a conversation with a friend in a party the other night, and she was saying, like, I can't remember, we were talking about a particular video game character, and she goes, "Oh, don't tell me you go into video game characters." I'm like, you don't understand. You don't know. You've never met Quistis, right? Until you've seen Quistis for the first time when you're like a teenage lad You don't understand. How could you understand? God, I really wish I could protect everyone. Very annoying. She just really doesn't do much, does she, at the moment? Oh, bollocks, didn't need to do that. Yeah, that's why I got platinum on the remaster of it. It's, you know what I mean. Eight has a remaster. It doesn't have a remake. I'd love to see 8 get the rebirth treatment. The Final Fantasy VII remake. I mean, you know, the remaster is crap. If I'm honest, it's just the game with weird sound settings. Like the in-game music is tied to sound effects rather than music. So when you're grinding away at Triple Triad, you either have to just do it in silence and watch a YouTube video or something, or you have to listen to that same piece of music for hours on end. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but damn. I'm gonna have to go get some fucking keys. It never told me about that. Right, hang on. So you said you haven't got the platinum for 16. Have you played 16? Or you've played it, you just haven't platinumed it yet? Because it's not that it's difficult platinum, it's going to be a long one, because there's a lot they do right with that game, but there's a lot they do wrong with that game as well. Oh, hello. Oh. I mean, I played it on the regular PS5 and I never had any problems with it. Though, yeah, it is. Is it? Am I right in thinking it's locked to 30 FPS or something stupid? Might be a point, actually. save those. I feel like it's going to be something bigger later. So. Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, I'll say the problem with 16 is like the things it does well, it does incredibly well. Like the big battles, the fights, the combat, it's all really, really good. The music, the voice acting, the story, it's all really, really good. There's no denying it. But the pacing is atrocious. Like, really fucking bad. You go into a spectacle where you finish this fight and you're like, holy shit, that's one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in a video game. And then for the next 3 hours, you're just trudging around collecting shit for some random side quest that you've got to do to be able to progress the fucking story. And you're like, oh my god, I'm so bored. What is going on? Why is it that when we get hit by magic, my black mage gets turned around during the attack? Like he's suddenly facing the opposite way, and none of the others are. Weird thing. Oh, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, okay, you're all having a go, are you? You fucking asshole. Fuck you for doing that. Damn it. Okay, right, back in a minute. So apparently I've got to go buy a bunch of fucking keys that this little guy didn't tell me about. Where do we come from? There. Bear with me, we're just going to go on a journey and I just don't want to fight my way. Well, maybe I do. I'll find my way back in. To level up. Right, where was this place with the fucking keys? Okay, that's going to be a question that I don't know the answer to. It was on the flying continent, wasn't it? Yeah, and it was... No. Apparently I was imagining it. No one that sold keys. Where's the key shop? Oh, for fuck's sake, where was it? Hang on. Gizal. Well, why don't you show that on the fucking... Grr. Stupid fucking mountains out of my way. Huh? Oh, yeah, it's that one up there, isn't it? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. You fucking... I don't know how many I need. I'm going to assume I've definitely got enough now. That wound me up. We're down here. Favourite Final Fantasy VIII area? I'll turn them on. Yeah. I don't know. I quite like the Deep Sea Research Centre. I think that's a pretty cool. I probably should have rested whilst I was there and got all my spells back, but never mind. Christmas Horizon's cool. You get to see the band. Estar's pretty sweet. Lunar Point. Actually, if we're going to talk about the coolest location in Final Fantasy VIII, hang on a minute. Whoa. The Ragnarok, obviously. Duh. Isn't that top of the list? You get to be in space, you get to explore the thing, you get to hear Selphie go woohoo as they fly off, you get to see the love story come together, and you get to listen to Eyes on Me. It's amazing. Oh, the Brothers' Tomb's easy. Funny story about the Brothers' Tomb, actually. Final Fantasy VIII was my very first Final Fantasy game, and I played it many years ago. And it wasn't my game; it was my friend's game. He let me play it, let me make my own save file. And whilst he was playing, I was reading the little booklet. And he never did. And he couldn't beat the brothers. He just couldn't. He tried again and again and again and again. I kept trying to like suggest things and he wouldn't listen. And then when I was playing on my save file, I killed the brothers like immediately, like with no bother at all. And he never let me play it again. Why did I go there? Didn't need to go there. Giving me shit I've already got. Okay. I want to save those. Haha. No, I can raise you. I'll raise you. I see your Great Crystal from Final Fantasy XII, and I raise you Piteous Ruins from Final Fantasy XV, the most frustrating mess of a dungeon that Square have ever conceived. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. If you don't believe me, check my stream from a couple of weeks ago, because we went back there for the first time in like 10 years. I did it on my original playthrough, never did it again, but I did it again last month, and I even used a guide, and even with a guide it was fucking horrendous. It's a parkour platform dungeon, right? No fights, there are no fights anywhere in there. It's purely parkour and platforming. Now, Noctis is not built for platforming and that kind of thing, and there are so many ways to do. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's the most frustrating thing I've ever done in Final Fantasy. Such an abomination. Got all the chests. Got a boss fight. And the worst thing about it, and it's a thing that even to this day you'll occasionally see a post on Reddit about it, but back in the day you'd see a post about it every single fucking day. You have to fly to leave the place, and the chances of you dying when you take off to leave Piteous Ruins is very high, because it's very difficult to get it perfect. And the thing is, the game doesn't save when you come out of the dungeon. Doesn't save when you get in the car. So you get, you spend up to, and I'm not kidding here, 5 or 6 hours in this fucking dungeon, because it is just a nightmare. You finally get out of there, you're frustrated, you get in there, you just want to get the fuck out of there, you crash your thing, and it loads you to a save point to before you went in the dungeon. And that's painful, man. That's like, oh no, I have to do it all again. If I fuck that, I'm not. Nope. Nope, not happening. Not interested. Yeah, I mean, I have well over 2,000 hours in Final Fantasy 15. I know that game really, really well. But yeah, that was painful. Occasionally you'll see like a video on YouTube where someone does like a top 10 most difficult Final Fantasy bosses. And if they pick 1 out of 15, they always say Adamantoise. And I'm like, he's not a difficult boss. He's not. He's a long boss, maybe, if you don't do it right. Omega, now he's a fucking boss. But they never mentioned him. An eminently doable boss. It's a very difficult boss. Yeah, it kind of was. The Black Hood, you would automatically dodge. But essentially what it did was it essentially acted as holding down the square button at all times. But you couldn't parry from it. And it wouldn't work with the Ring of the Lucii with the Holy Spell. So, I mean, if it worked with the Ring of the Lucii, holy shit, that would have been the most broken shit you've ever seen. Every time someone attacks you, you just cast a super powerful Holy Spell? Fuck me. That'd be nuts. And it would have been worth it at that point. Yeah, but that's not what we got. That spell's right. Okay. Still haven't managed to find anywhere that's selling a tent or a cottage or a way for me to refill my HP or MP, so, you know. Do a dungeon, then go find somewhere to rest. or any ethers or anything like that. I really struggle. I've tried let's say three. I've tried multiple times in my life to get into 9, and I just can't. I don't know what it is. I struggle to get into that game. Like, I struggle to even get an hour into that game. I don't know what it is. I just, just doesn't grab me in any way. I mean, at some point I'm going to have to, I think, because it's the one. Well, I mean, once I've done these, then it's the one that's really missing from the collection. And I know that 9's considered very, very good, so it's like there's something I'm missing there that's just not clicking with me. So maybe I just need to persevere with it, and maybe I'll find it better. You've got 2 Faragas, you've got 2 Arogas. Okay, let's see, where are we off to next? Okay, we're going to go wake up a good day. So wait, on the main overall, slightly north of here. This cave entrance. I guess that's it, but we'll double check that it's not. Yeah, no, that'll be it. Okay. Wait, did I see a chocobo forest around here somewhere? I feel like I want to visit all the locations. Should we look around for more of other chocobo forests? Oh, looks like it's going to be chocobo forest. Oh, they're all just called chocobo woods. Here. Alright. Just want to make sure and I'm going to have to visit all the locations, and just whilst I spotted one, it's on my mind. I may have been to this one, I don't know. We just cover all of them. It's pretty easy to spot, thankfully. I really like 6. I'll go that way. Okay. Alright, I think we've got all the forests. Oh my god, this sucks. Where is it? There. Is that it? Give me ancient ruins. Yeah, okay. Is it missable here? No, okay. Got 5 chests and some shops. Okay, cool. Cool. Any healing? No. Oh, okay. That's one of these, is it? Okay. Oh yeah, black garb and white garb, that's right. I can almost guarantee I'm about to pick both of these up now. comes dead. There we go. I love undead enemies. The white mage is like, oh, finally. Sit back, lads, I got this. You got 3 OA, 2 AoE spells coming your way, so right. Get more experience if there's more enemies. Maybe. Quite a lot of experience. You do get more if they multiply. Nice. Okay. See, this is the thing. This is what I don't like about this magic system. Why I prefer the one to is I've got better spells that could probably kill them before they multiply. But I don't want to use them in case there's a boss fight where I'm going to need the more powerful spells later in the dungeon. Whereas if I at least had some ethers that doesn't seem to be for sale in Final Fantasy III anywhere, or tents or anything. No, well, not tents. I can't use that in a dungeon. But a way to refill my spells in the dungeon doesn't seem to exist. I mean, I got, you know, this one had a rest point as it happened, so can't really say that about this particular dungeon. But you know, as I'm getting my way through there, I'm like, well, I don't want to use my big spells yet because I might need them in a fight 3 or 4 thingies down. This guy's stronger, so we're going to hit you with one of those. You're going to boost. You're going to fucking do some curing. Holy shit. Oh damn, thank you dude for that email notification. Thank you. Yeah, that's really cool, thank you very much. I want to move away from like the PayPal and buy me a coffee stuff and just use like Super Chat, but I've got to get another 71 subscribers before I can do that. I need to do some more shorts. The last time I did a short I got quite a boost on my subscriber count. Stop hitting her. This first meant to kill her, you see. That's what I was afraid of. More of them get a hit in before. Oh, does it? I think 500. It used to be 1,000, but they changed the monetization to 500. I mean, I'm a tiny, very, very slow-growing channel. However, last month I made a short from Expedition 33, and I tried their promotion feature, and I was like, I'll chuck 20 quid at that. And they were like, we recommend £75. I'm like, nah, you can have 20 quid and we'll see what happens. I got like 50 subscribers out of it from that short, so I'm like, I guess I'll have to make a short out of something in the near future and do the same again. I'd rather it just come naturally, but, you know, I've been on this... I mean, in December I celebrated 10 years of streaming, so I'm not exactly fast from it. And that's okay, I'm not like that fussed about it, but it'd be nice, you know. Wow, you've been around a long time. Yeah, the game that generally gets me the most, I get follows when I'm playing it is Fallout 4, but they very kindly updated Fallout 4 for the PlayStation and made it basically unfucking playable, so thank you, Tester. Oh, they all love to divide here, don't they? Well, I'm looking for XP, so fuck all of you. I'm fine with it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I need you to be doing that to everyone, not just one person. Oh yeah, that would mean me stopping the auto battle so I can set it to other people. dungeon. Oh. Oh. My stash. That's my rest. Yeah, okay. 15-minute upload limit. Damn. Shit, over the years I've had a couple of streams that have broken the limit. So why isn't that? So you can't have that? Why not? It looks like you can have it and it does more. That's a different kind of sword, I guess. White robe. Nope, still. I'll get like a few of those. Not needed, but we'll see. Still no ethers. Still no way to get my fucking spells back. Grr. Okay, I guess we have a new ship. Damn, yeah, I think my biggest viewed vid, I've got a vid with like, oh, what is it, like 12,000? No, it's more than that, I think. Videos, popular, 16,000. That's like a little tutorial vid that I did for Horizon Forbidden West. Okay, so there's some optional stuff I can do now, I think. Alright, bye then. Understand. How is it supposed to work? What? Huh? Okay. Right, back to the floating continent, apparently. Well, hang on, maybe that way. I'm sorry, how does this work? Because I can't get it to fucking work. Oh, there we go. No. I'm trying. He won't fucking get out of it. When I push circle, he gets out there. Oh, have I got to like physically get out of it? Oh, okay, that makes some sense. So, what am I doing here? What? There's a dungeon here? Are you the dungeon? Okay, right, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. What we got here? 19 chests and 1 items. Okay, I guess we'll be here a minute while there's 4 chests. Oh, you look lovely. One thing I can't figure out, if anyone can answer this for me, is it me leveling up that increases the number of spells, or is it me using them that increases the number of spells? Because, like, again, now I'm entering a dungeon that's got a shitload of chests, so I'm thinking, do I need to save these spells till later in the dungeon, or not? Do I need to use them up? That's why I keep not doing the most powerful things I've got, because I don't know if I'm going to need them. Or how to increase the number of them. I don't know if it's just me leveling up that increases the number, or if using them increases the number. I would do that. I am an anti-ice, for sure. I would do that, but 2 things. Number 1, this game doesn't have save points, and number 2, this game apparently doesn't have tents. So, yeah. I can reach there occasionally I come across a point where I can refill, but I don't know if there's going to be one there in the dungeon until I find it. You know what I mean? Sometimes these little pools actually refill stuff, but more often than not they don't. Why what? Why am I what anti-ice? Anti-murdering people in the street and then having the government tell you to disbelieve what you can physically see with your own eyes? Trump's private little fucking army of fuckwits who are untrained, have no idea what they're doing, and are only making things worse. It's genuinely incredibly difficult for me to imagine Americans especially supporting ICE. It's crazy. Your entire life you've been watching Hollywood and you've learnt that America are the good guys. And now that you literally have the bad guys on the streets, you'd support them? It's crazy. It's crazy. Insane. I don't get it. It's madness. There's literal fascism happening right in front of your eyes. Literally happening, and there are cameras and everything. People can see it happening. It's not like... It doesn't have to affect me. It affects people that I know and love who live in America. And I'm a human being. And I'm watching the damage that fucking fuckwit is doing across the world. Just alienating all of America's allies. And his supporters are just cheering it on. It's madness. Imagine that in a real life situation. Like, you know, you just say to all of your friends, actually no, fuck all of you. I don't want anything to do with you. You're all cunts. I don't want anything to do with any of you. How do you think that would be received? How do you think other people would think? They think you've lost your fucking mind. But it's happening. America is just literally saying fuck you to the entire world. The world that stood up and supported them. It's insane. Absolutely insane. And it seems like the American population is just cheering it on. Yeah, make us the bad guys. You're going to be Russia. Keep going at this rate, sure. Cool. You want to hate Europe and all that? You want to side with fucking Russia and go for it. But then when, you know, you lose 40% of your trade overnight, well, guess what? Your country's just going to collapse. Like the woman that absolutely didn't try to run the guy over because you can physically see with your own eyes, if you look at it, that she's steering away from him. Or, okay, go on, Jesus, go on, please, please explain to me. Go on, do it, do it. Give me the reasoning why carrying a holstered weapon is a problem. These fucking right-wing nutjobs have been screaming their Second Amendment rights for all of history, but when someone exercises their Second Amendment rights and doesn't pull the gun and then gets gassed, pushed to the ground, someone takes the gun off of him, and after the gun has been removed, he's shot 10 fucking times. Wow. Wow. And he was the problem. And all these January 6ers who showed up with fucking assault rifles to the Capitol, that's fine, but you show up with a holstered weapon to a protest, suddenly you're a problem. The fucking hypocrisy is unreal. 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 You can see, physically see the evidence and still want to believe what is being told against you. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. We've done all of them, we've done all of them. So down here. And I guess we're flying around to the water. Oh yeah, that'd be a... We got all the chests already. 19, yeah, I guess we have. The entire Western world is looking on in fucking horror at what is happening in America, because we remember what it was like when that happened in Germany. And we are watching, we're literally seeing the exact same thing happening in front of our eyes. and watching the so-called saviors of World War II literally doing exactly, like, not even close, but like exactly what he was doing. It's insane. I find it maddening that the American people are just like, yeah, fuck it, let's just slide fully into fascism. Let's do it. Let's go for it. We're all in. It's just, wow. And you can see it happening, and it's not like it's like just a an opinion. It's fact. It's physical. You can see it with your own eyes. He's literally going through the entire "Let's become a dictatorship" playbook, and the American people are just like, "Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's have all of our rights eroded from us. Let's do that." Remember when America was a free country? 44. Okay. Yep, I am indeed English. What's it going to be? Go on. Which Fox News opinion are you going to give? Are we a nation being murdered in our streets by knife crime, or is it we have all these Muslim no-go zones, or is it going to be we're run by a left-wing lunatic? Go on. Which one? Which one are we going for today? Come on, impress me. Also, if you, because clearly we very, very different views politically. If you want a refund, you just let me know, buddy. Oh, could you let me finish raising everyone before you? Receive another fragger. Can I multi-raise? No, I can't. Fuck. Oh, okay, slow down with your tsunami bullshit. Please. Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know how strongly you feel politically. Maybe you feel... I don't know. I'm just saying, if you want that back, you just let me know, because I don't know. No! I don't know. I'm just letting you know. Oh, God, you're not going to let me get that cure out, are you? Fuck. Interesting. I felt that fight was going well, and then suddenly he just went tsunami crazy. I can't do shell on everyone. I'd have to do it individually, which is 4 turns to get shell on everyone. That's not going to work. In fact, I don't even have shell, do I? I have protect. Protect, yeah. Leviathan's surely weak against lightning, so some daggers have got to be good. Fantastic fraggers. I know how strongly some people feel, both on the left and the right, and some people, if they found that they donated to someone they strongly disagree with, would not be happy about that. I'm just saying if that's... I'm not telling you what you should think. Oh my god. I'm not telling you what you should think at all. I'm just... If you were that kind of person, I'm giving you that out. And if you're not that kind of person, that's fine. I'm just saying. Oh... Get, I mean, he's Leviathan, he's not going to be able to be petrified. There's no way. 500? Damn. Okay, let's try again. Let's try this a different way. Lightning damage. We've got an intense lightning damage. We do. Let's hit you with that. For you. You go with some dagger. You boost. You put the turtle shell on you, because you were the first to die. Okay, that's fair. Oh, well that did a lot less than I was expecting. That was intense lightning damage, was it? Okay. Right, well then you can put one of those on you. Hit the dagger again. You can boost. What else have we got here? Light damage, confusion, not going to work. It should be lightning. On you. Oh, I'm as liberal lefty as you're going to get. I'll make no apologies about that. The thing is one thing I think a lot of Americans don't necessarily realise is you don't have a left wing in your country. You have centre-right and you have right-wing. The Republican Party are right-wing and the Democratic Party are centre-right. Internationally speaking, they are centre-right. You don't have a left-wing government. You haven't had a left-wing government, like, ever. You've always been right of centre. It's just interesting, yeah. Some dagger. Attack. Magic. You. Protect this little shell. I love that you managed to get that out before. Oh, 6 what? Fuck's sake. Huh? That throws me even more. Wow. You're English and you're still on the side of the essentially Nazis? That's incredible. Wow. Oh, we're going to be in a death loop. I'm going to revive him, then he's just going to cast Tsunami, isn't he? He's just going to immediately cast Tsunami as soon as I raise him. Raising, but I'm not going to be able to cure everyone. I'm not going to be able to cure anyone. Items are faster. Um, 500 HP. Well, I mean, he does more than that with his... Am I going to have to do elixir it? Just to make sure that he survives it? I don't really want to be using elixirs, but okay. We'll do that just to try and give them a chance. Maybe they can use that faster than he can... God, and then we'll do cure all around as well. So he's got his elixir on. We've got Farragut out. Is he going to heal himself before he gets murdered? No. Okay. I mean, because it would be baffling to me that anyone outside of America would support Trump. What? Oh. Can I make an assumption? Can I ask a question? Are you, like, do you live in the UK now, or do you live in the US now? I don't think that's going to work, but we'll try that. I can't waste a turn reviving. I've got to keep everyone healed. It's going to miss, isn't it? No. Didn't miss. I mean, you seem to be in favour of ice, and they are his private little goon squad, so the logical conclusion is that you support him. I can't waste a turn reviving him. I really can't. So, oh god, why is he doing 700 to my fucking... Fuck. Alright, it's down to my mages. It's just gonna have to be down to my mages. They're the ones who can seem to take what he's doing. But I'm running out of spells. Sandara. Oh god, he's off again. So now... They're taking that a lot better than the others are. How much health this guy's got? I think that's the cycle, isn't it? He does Thundara, she does Cura, and we just see what happens. We just sit in that cycle. Oh shit, I only have 2 Cura. Oh well, there we go. Wow. So my 2 melee characters were fucking useless in that. What English than me. And what the hell does that mean? Okay, so was I. So were their parents? So were their parents? Family tree goes a fucking long way on both sides in the UK. Midlands and the Black Country. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that you think that the best thing to happen to UK politics in recent years is reform and Nigel Farage. Would that be a safe assumption to make? Probably should have healed everyone before I did this. Oh, fuck. Exactly. What have you called me out on here? Yeah, I thought that would be the case. see. Yeah, I did. That's where it came from. Egypt. This way. So, would you say that you think that Nigel Farage is... he has your interests at heart, and that he's there for the working man and does everything for the love of his country, that sort of thing? Most patriotic dude who has nothing but English people's interests at heart. It's not that I suppose maybe I do feel differently, maybe. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit that. But it's more, how to put it, how to really put this into words. Oh, I've got a boost in that direction, haven't I? Okay. There we go. What a weird mechanic. And again, now this is an opinion, this is my personal opinion, but I personally view agreeing or thinking that Reform and Trump and ICE and all of that sort of right-wing sort of thing, feeling that that is correct and the right thing, to me is a lack of education. Well, I mean, I would say that someone like, oh, you're going to get a kick out of this, Zach Polanski in the Green Party absolutely has British people at heart, more so than the multi-millionaire guy who's, you know, working as an advisor to Iran and has his nose so far up Trump's asshole that it glows up like an orange fucking Rudolph at Christmas. I think that Nigel Farage is the single worst thing to happen to this country in my lifetime, and I think that in past times he would be hanging from London Bridge for treason. He has done more to divide and destroy this country than anyone in my lifetime. He is the worst thing to happen to this country. He's created more division than anything else in my lifetime. And it scares me, it genuinely scares me that there are so many people who think that he is the answer. Because they're going to find out, just like the Americans find out, if Reform get in, this country is dead. We are fucked. We are so fucked. And as someone who's disabled, I know that if Reform get in charge, I will probably be dead within 12 months. And that fucking terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me. Because in Reform is a party that does not give one flying fuck about the disabled. So why would I actively support a party that would quite happily see me dead? I could never, ever support reform. And there it is. Thank you for living up to the stereotype. Thought this was just words. Thought this was just words. And now you've resorted to threats of violence. Welcome to the right wing. Excellent. Just physically threaten a disabled guy. Well done. Well done. Do you know what? That's crazy. Crazy. Bahamut's lair? I can't see myself being Bahamut anytime soon. Oh, happily. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the things you said earlier because I was playing the game. But I've literally just been answering your questions. Okay, I'll absolutely stop talking about politics, 100%. Gladly. Let's move on. Right, where am I going next? Okay. South centre of the West Midlands. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Good line there. I see. Oh, geez, that's a chocolate forest I wouldn't have been to. Cool. Well, that's not the chocolate forest. So what's this place? Fabard. Cool. Nothing I haven't already got. I can't already equip. Okay. Right. Weapons. Sure, here you go. Okay. 5 items. Alright, let's have a look around. Okay, we'll go down a sec. What's this building here all about? Is that going to be the shrine? Yeah. Don't need to refresh those or those. Okay. So the item's going to be in the shrine, or are they going to be in the village? Oops. Okay, they're going to be in the cave, I reckon. Dark blade, okay. Well, I've beat multiplying weapons. What's it saying here? nerve disease. Whoa. Okay. Physically. Why do you ask? It's a little intrusive. Well, as I said, I have nerve disease. I spent a hell of a lot of time and a hell of a lot of pain. It is what it is. Lived with it for 18 years now. Yeah. To your point? That's a wild assumption to make there. You hear the sound of a lighter and you immediately went with crack. Okay. Sure. Crack. That's crazy. Come on, we've already established I'm English and live in the UK. If it was going to be anything, it'd be heroin. I had a note over some coke. What the fuck are you talking? No. Right, so it's telling me to go. I feel like it has into the water to get to the waterfall. Where's it telling me to go? There are still 4 items we haven't found in this. 5 items. I feel like there has to be a path. There it is. Ah. You know the sound? Well, apparently not. Never touched crack in my life, or heroin, or anything like that. In my late teens, I did coke a couple of times. Put my hand up to that. Right, I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Mystery disease. I mean, not that it's any of your business, but it's called trigeminal neuralgia. Feel free to look it up. If you're so invested in that, I mean. I feel this might be a hiding to nothing, but we'll give it a go. Ooh, there we go. I'm assuming that's not a weapon I can equip to anyone. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see where we're at. I'm gonna try and fight Bahamut. Give it a go, I suppose. No, no. Oh, okay, yeah, gotta come back up. But, the question remains, how do I... Huh? How do we get out of the water? Now I'm feeling stupid, what the fuck? I can't come in the way I... Can't go out the way I came in. Oh yeah. Why wouldn't it show up? That was weird. That was really weird. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that for a minute. But there we go. I mean, you could condense it down, I guess, to a facial pain, sure. Wow. Yes, I have until I'm signed off full time due to this disease. Obviously you don't understand the disease or have any inkling or knowledge what it's like to live with a disease like that. Obviously, or else you wouldn't be saying shit like that. But thankfully, those sort of decisions aren't made by you. They're made by like medical professionals and people who actually understand what is happening, which is good. Right. It's there. Don't see how we beat the hunt right now, but we'll give it a go. Where are we going? Southeast. Surely. Oh, should I have rested first? No, because I foolishly spent the money to do that instead. Okay. When did I say I know better? You have absolutely no concept of what it's like to live with trigeminal neuralgia. If you'd have carried on reading, you'd have seen that they call it the suicide disease, because quite statistically, quite a lot of people who have this disease end up killing themselves because of the severe pain that you go through on a daily basis. I'm just holding on, just trying to live my fucking life. But you know, you just say what you feel you gotta say. I really don't give a fuck. I mean, the greatest respect, unless you have trigeminal neuralgia yourself, no, you haven't. You may have had a similar experience, sure, but chronic pain for 18 years? No, not at all. That dies real easy, doesn't it? Item. Oh no, I hate reform and all they stand for. They're not the government. If they win the next election, sure. I'll hate their government, but then they'll hate me, so, yeah, that's what it is. Not a big fan of Labour, certainly wasn't a fan of the Conservatives. I can only vote for who I feel is right. If that vote doesn't win, well, you know, so be it. That sounds ominous. Oh, I'm about to get my ass kicked, aren't I? I think I am. Okay. Can we talk about the game? I thought you wanted to talk about the game. Play the game. You were very specific about that. Maybe we should do that. Thought. That's not going to work. He flies. I don't think he's elemental actually, so we might be alright. Do a boost and we'll put protect on him. One of those. Attack. With an Eroga. Yeah, Bahamut shouldn't have elements, it should be... Oh, okay, well, you know... You just go ahead and kill him then. Alright. Let's hope that you can throw your Phoenix down before... Too bad. Go on, do you Phoenix down first? Why wouldn't you do the item first? Fuck's sake. It should be technically faster. Let's do a boost. Let's try again. See if we can get his attack out before he gets killed. Nope. Okay. Seems to be a common theme. You come across a boss enemy, it goes right, and then they bring out a big attack and then just repeat it like every second turn. I've got to try and get everyone alive. I don't think I'm going to get the chance, but need you all to go before he goes. I mean, if you could revive the guy before you do the heal, that would be the most beneficial. Because now he's about to get immediately killed, yeah. This is why the ACB was better in later games. Because you didn't have this nonsense happening. We'll hit him with a Sandbagger. It's just going to have to stay dead, I think. I'm just going to have to stay dead because I've got to keep these guys alive. What shit does to people? cure before he does his thing. He's cure before he does his thing. Fuck. Yeah, okay, I think we might need to do some leveling before we come back to him. Oh, it... Okay, we'll go grab those items and then we'll come back at a later date. I'm feeling a bit underleveled for a few things I've come across in here so far. Got a frag here. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there for now. I'll bet tomorrow a bit earlier with some more. Alright folks, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some more. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good night, and goodbye for now.